Other Steve, what are you doing?
I was just. Okay. The Academy of Resurrected Games and Holdings is back, and it's time for another director's cut.
So, if you've been living under a rock, and hey, no judgment, the housing market is rough right now. Gross is a card game where you play rival B-movie directors building your own film decks with characters, props, locations, and special effects, while attacking with and defending against Hollywood creatures. After being out of print for 15 years, it's back from the dead with the first director's cut, and survives in a new, living, open-source format that anyone can contribute to. More on that later. Since then, we've published 2 official expansions, built a number of spiffy play aids, and now it's time to bring the next classic chapter back to life. Cannibal, Pygmies in the Jungle of Doom was authored by Steve Tassi and first published back in 2002 as the first genre expansion to the original Grave Robbers game. This edition made fun of all of your favorite adventure and exploration movies: King Solomon's Mines, Indiana Jones, King Kong, Tarzan, The Mad Doctor of Market Street, Creatures the World Forgot, and many, many more. If you love movies like these, you'll fall in love with this game in a heartbeat, and immediately know how to play along, line for line and trope for trope. The original set, like the original Gross, had 120 cards and was meant to be played as a party game with take-that-style rules and a treasure mechanic to bring things to the end. But now, it's time for an update. The process of making a director's cut is all about being true to the original game, but at the same time adding in bits that we wish were there the first time around, smoothing out the edges left by restraints left from the initial printing, and making everything compatible with the new rules. As a result, not every card is going to make the cut. Some will have to be reimagined, and will have some additional gaps left to fill with brand new content. One of those new bits are feature packs. Where seasoned players can build their own movie decks from scratch, new and casual players can make use of feature packs. These are sets of 16 cards that are built around a theme and are designed to work well with one another. Under the current rules, you can pretty much shuffle 3 feature packs together and you're ready to play. For this set, we're looking to include at least 10 feature packs, or 160 cards total, just like the first director's cut. This means that, using feature packs alone, out of the box you'll have 150 possible decks ready to play with. And if you happen to have a copy of the original director's cut and Bleeding in the New Year as well, then you're looking at 2,600 possible movie deck combinations to choose from. And that's a lot of B-movies. Currently in the last phase of playtesting are The Quest for the Holy Are we allowed to say I'll fix it in post.
Wait, I'm alone. I can swear for real. Son of a...
The Quest for the Holy Tomb Raiders of the Lost Ark, King Solomon's Safari, The Woes of El Dorado, and Swiss Family Tarzan. We need to flesh out a few more, but because Gross is now an open source card game, you can help. What is an open source collectible card game? It's a game that belongs to its community. One of the biggest hurdles to get Gross back in print was the fact that all the original art assets were still tangled up in the original publisher, and wouldn't readily become unentangled. This left us to essentially rebuild everything from scratch. But instead of sitting on the final pile of it like some Elder Dragon's hoard, we've released all of it under the Gross free license. This allows the community to create, remix, and reimagine the game assets for the explicit purpose of playing the game in perpetuity. Not only can the game now never truly go out of print, but it allows any player to play with whatever cards or mechanics they wish to play with, without having to rely upon a fickle secondary market. But we haven't forgotten about our collectors either. We have special edition printings in foil with limited run artwork, and with every crowdfunding campaign, we have a serialized card that goes along with the set. And all of these are unique and never reprinted. But that's not all. Over on the Gross software repositories and on our website right now, you already have direct access to the following: the card generator. This is the very same tool that we use to create new cards for the official games. The real roster, our virtual deck management system that allows you to print and play whatever decks you want, drawing from your own custom-made cards or from any of the official or classic releases. And finally, the community art gallery, where we and fellow players are releasing new artwork to the public under the gross free license for the entire community to play with and build upon. However, if you want to see your ideas become part of an official release and tournament legal, there are two avenues to pursue. First, there's our community submissions program, where we put out calls for participation from the public. There you can submit cards to be discussed and voted upon by fellow players like yourself, with prizes and special recognition for those chosen to make the cut. And of course, if you back this Kickstarter at the guest star level or higher, you or your loved ones will be immortalized as part of the next cast and crew expansion with custom art, and will get a unique one-of-one foil collector's printing of your card for your support.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
If it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to keep doing this. And with your support, we'll keep publishing.
So in the meantime, keep watching the skies. So keep watching the camera.
Tip your popcorn.
Your popcorn. That works. Okay.